Hi, I'm GNT and today I'm going to take you through the loser. The loser is a really cool move as you are travelling backwards and end up flipping forwards with a Webster. With that being said, before attempting the move, you need to know how to do a Webster or have a good idea of the motion. So if you need help with that, click the card and you'll see my tutorial for that move. Okay, so with the loser, the most important part is getting the kick, the takeoff and your arms to all work together, just like when doing a Webster. However, the loser is more difficult due to the added motion of stepping backwards. As a result, a lot of people when first attempting the move push their hips too far back, which then makes the kicking leg lower, and as a result, they struggle with rotation and to get their feet underneath them due to the added backward momentum. So firstly, I recommend working out what feels the most comfortable way for you to step backwards into the move. It will more than likely be that you start with your kicking leg behind and then you take a step back with the other before swinging into the move, or starting square and taking 1 or 2 steps back into the move. Just do whatever feels best for you. If it's something different, then that's fine. When you have that, take your step or steps back, take off and pop into a handstand to see whether you have good enough timing and height to be able to attempt the move safely. When you feel confident with this, you can try the move on a soft surface and rotate by bringing your chest down to initiate the flip instead of popping into a handstand. If you're worried, just go to your back first until you feel ready to do the tuck-in motion and attempting to land. By trying this on a soft surface, you can attempt other pointers more comfortably. At first though, try to focus on getting the correct timing of kicking back and leaving from your toes. And then when it feels right, bring your body in and tuck for an efficient rotation after the takeoff. Then, as you get more confident of going around, you will learn to combine the kick, the takeoff, and your arms, which will push your hips up, and if you keep kicking hard to the tuck, it will whip you around so you have enough momentum in your rotation to get your feet underneath you and height to land the move comfortably. Just like I said in the Webster tutorial, it's important you kick all the way around to your tuck. A lot of people end up kicking and tucking both legs in with their hands before they go to land. With myself, I kick all the way and tuck it in without grabbing the kicking leg, as I have enough momentum from it to rotate and to land the move efficiently. As for the arms, there are many methods to use. Some swing both arms out and down like a front flip. Some drive the arms back, so more of a Russian front takeoff. I like to do a kind of windmill technique, and there are others. So my advice is to experiment and to stick with what you find the most comfortable and efficient when doing the move. It will usually be the same arm motion as when you Webster. When doing the move, try to keep the shoulders and hips square so you don't go over at a slight angle and land more sideways. This will make it more aesthetically pleasing in my opinion. Try not to look down for the floor as you are more likely to over-rotate or to not stick the landing when doing a loser. Instead, I recommend spotting something in front of you before reaching for the floor. And remember, when completing the move, try to land on the balls of your feet to absorb impact and land safely in balance. When you get used to the move, just try to make it as fluid as possible. Flow from the steps to your takeoff, to your rotation, and finally to the landing. The more smooth you make the transitions, the more easily you will be able to do the move. Also remember, if you go at it half-hearted, you will end up with a half-hearted loser. So give the move power with the correct technique to get the most out of your Webster and the loser. Then, when you're confident with the move, you can focus on other variations. This concludes my tutorial on the loser. I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't already, to support us by purchasing an official Team GNT t-shirt, and to follow me on my other social media. Thank you for your support. Team GNT, peace.